Here's an opportunity to have a word with a rare breed as he reveals the exact strategies which he has used to make a name for himself. Meet trader Kessy, the child goddess Bay. According to him, a child goddess sought for one she will bestow her unique sign language, to which will in turn help folks who are tired of earning below their worth from the market. And she found me. Oh, first of all, introduction. I'm Kessy, the child goddess Bay. I help traders and interested folks navigate their way around the crypto market, making profits while avoiding losses. Making it with him today when you register at www.ggemsacademy.com/QLS2020. Don't be told, be there.
All right, welcome everyone. Good afternoon. This is Chijams. Welcome to another section of Quantum Leap Summit. And today we are having trader Kessy in the house with us today. Before he comes up, I would like to introduce him to today's chart. Trader Kessy is the chart goddess's babe. Okay, yeah. Today he's going to be teaching us on profitable cryptocurrency trading secrets no one has ever told you about. Trader Kessy, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. He helps traders and interested folks navigate their way around the cryptocurrency market, picking profits while avoiding losses. Trader Kessy, you are on to speak right now, sir. You are free to speak right now.
Thank you very much, Shizams. It's a pleasure to be on board right away. Good evening, everyone. I hope we can all hear me.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, that's great. That's great. I would want to share my screen right away.
Okay, you are free to share, sir.
Okay. Now, it's a pleasure to be on board in this summit. I want to especially appreciate the host of this meeting, Mr. Shizams and his team. Kudos to you guys. To not be taken for granted. I really appreciate you for what you've done. Now, today I will be teaching briefly on cryptocurrency profitable secrets. Cryptocurrency profitable secrets. Now, but let me do a quick introduction of who I am. I am Kessy. I'm the founder of Trader Kessy Academy. I'm the market analyst for Crypto Masterclass, and a lot of my students like to call me the Sharp Goddess's Babe. I've worked for various trading hedge fund companies within and outside Nigeria, generating profit for them quarterly. In the last quarter of 2018, our signal so far generated 1,200% profit percentage for our subscribers. During the bear market of 2018, I've helped a lot of traders increase their 1 BTC to 6.7 BTC. In 2019 first quarter, I've helped a number of people and subscribers double their capital. As of 2020, I'm currently the market analyst for 3 companies within Nigeria and a foreign company as a technical analyst. Now, I will take you through a course outline briefly before I dive into what we have for the business of today. If you can hear me, please type profitable, profitable, profitable. If you can hear me, please type profitable so I'll know I'm connecting with you. Okay, now here's the course outline. The concept of a profitable trader, a tales of 2 traders, the profitable traders code, what do you see and who are you? I'll be taking you through all of these shortly. I'm having some little challenge with my head, so I may not be able to exert much energy and go that far based on the time frame, but I'll do justice to this. Please, if you can hear me, type profitable, profitable, profitable. So I'll know you're flowing with me. Profitable, yeah. The concept of profitable trading, like I always want to emphasize, is in 3 categories and 3 phases. The concept of profitable trading is in 3 categories and 3 phases. Number 1, consistent winning over minimal loss. Number 2, discipline over emotion. And number 3, profitable risk over strategies. I'll come again. The concept of profitable trading lies in these 3 categories and phases. Number one, consistent winning over minimal loss, discipline over emotions, proper risk over strategies. If you can hear me, please, and you understand what I'm saying, you can type I hear, I hear, I hear. Now, what does it mean to be a profitable trader? A profitable trader is one who makes a decision based on the available information that is made known to him or her via the chart. A trader is a decision maker. Are you following, guys? A trader is a decision maker. He makes decisions based on what the chart is revealing to him. Previous data, using previous data to analyze futuristic movement. The use of previous information to analyze and predict futuristic movement. That is the work of a trader. Now, I would want to pinpoint.
All right, so it's coming back online right now. Meanwhile, as we're talking, I would love to appreciate each and every one of you that have been here with us for this particular section. Let me quickly share my screen so that we can see what I'm doing on Facebook. I'm getting a whole lot of okay, yeah, I saw Faith is joining us from Facebook. I would want us to do something very special today. If you have any questions before the question time, you have any question you want to ask during this conference, probably while the speaker is saying something and you have something you want to ask or to share, I would want you to use the Q&A button and then to ask your question so that we would be as fast as we can. He was logged out of his Zoom via the his connectivity. He just showed me up on WhatsApp right now, and then he's coming up. He just wants to do a better sub so that he'll be able to reach across to us. Today's class is well packaged. Trader Kessy is one of the best cryptocurrency traders and also forex analysts in Nigeria. Like he told us when he came around, he is the technical analyst for 3 hedge fund companies in Nigeria. So it's a very big privilege for us to have him to speak with us today. He's a very amazing person. He's my personal forex cryptocurrency tutor. He has trained me and a whole lot of very amazing cryptocurrency giants in the industry. And it's really a pleasure to have him to speak with us today. Yes, Trader Kessy is back here with us now, and he's good to go. You're welcome back, sir. We are happy to have you here today, sir. You're welcome. Okay, I think. Hello, sir. Can you hear us, sir? Can you hear us? Can you hear us, sir?
Yes, I can.
Oh, finally. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, sir. So let me quickly stop my share, and then you can share your screen now, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. I apologize for that breaking transmission. Like I was saying, I was talking about who a profitable trader is. Remember, we're talking about cryptocurrency profitable secrets. Remember, that's the key focus. So I was talking about who a profitable trader is, and I said it revolves around 3 concepts and 3 phases. Number 1, consistent winnings over minimal loss, discipline over emotions, and proper risk over strategies. Now, as a trader, a lot of people think that when you call yourself a profitable trader, you do not make losses at all. No, you make losses. But you see, the losses compared to the winnings are minimal. Can you hear me, guys? The
yes, I can hear you.
Compared to winnings are minimal. Now, discipline over emotions. Time and time again, I've noticed that a number of traders are more emotional than disciplined. We have a lot of emotional traders in the market, stocks, forex, crypto. All of these markets, we have a lot of emotional traders in the market. And because of that, statistic reveals that 95% of people who go into the business of trading end up quitting after the first 3 years. Trading is a business, and in the business of trading, you must be profitable in the long term to survive. You must be profitable in the long term to survive. Proper risk over strategies. A lot of people, they emphasize the HOLYGRAIL strategies and the likes of them. But it's very important that with proper risk, irrespective of the fact that your strategy is not 100%, you will still be profitable. After all, a broken clock is correct twice. Are you following? Now, a tales of two trader. Before I talk about a tales of two trader, I would explain something. There are various kinds of traders in the market, but they are grouped into these two categories: a disciplined trader and an emotional trader. A disciplined trader and an emotional trader. Now, at the end of this webinar, I believe you will take something home, irrespective of your degree of experience and competence with the market. You'll be able to decipher if you're an emotional trader or a disciplined trader. Now, I'll be going through over the characteristics of a disciplined trader. What a disciplined trader does that makes him different from an emotional trader. Number one, a disciplined trader manages risk. The business of trading is the business of managing risk. The business of trading is in the business of managing risk. The beauty about technical analysis is not in his ability to predict price movement per time. No. The beauty of technical analysis is the ability to predict risk compared to your reward ratio. That will not determine if you react or act based on that information. Are we following? That will determine if you are making profit in the long run or you're not making profit in the long run. Now, second characteristics, a disciplined trader enters based on good setup. Please, if you can hear me, just type in the comment section, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
Okay. Now, the second characteristic, a disciplined trader enters based on a good setup. Number three, they exit when they are wrong. Now, like I mentioned, I said the business of trading is the business of managing risk. There are times where you will be wrong, and there are times where you'll be right. But the times where you are right should be more compared to the times where you are wrong. Are we following, guys? Now, another characteristic of a disciplined trader is they trade based on what they see. They trade based on what they see, not what they think. They trade based on what they see and not what they think. The last one is they lose and they move on to the next trade. There's no emotional attachment connected to that trade. Now, I'll give you a quick example. There was a particular coin I told some few of my traders friends to buy, WRS. That coin has a potentiality of giving us nothing less than 50% as of last month. Now, the trade setup was good. The risk reward management was awesome. But you see, the fundamentals surrounding that particular coin made the coin not to pump, together with BTC pump and the rest of market activities and all that. Now, that trader was supposed to give us 50% moving southward, ended up moving in the opposite. Are we following? Now, We did not say because that trade has the ability to give us % loss, and we moved on. And that trade was a good trade because the risk to reward ratio was was 50 above their risk plan. Show me a trader who does not have a risk plan. Show me a trader who is carefree about their risk to reward ratio, and I will show you a trader who will be a loser in the long term. Show me a trader who does not have a trade journal. Show me a trader whose risk appetite is totally high. I will show you a trader who quits 1 year after trading the cryptocurrency market. You know, one of the beautiful things about the cryptocurrency market is that it has a way of humbling you. No matter how competent you are, the market has a way of humbling you. It will shatter your pride. It will shatter your ego. Now, one of the second characteristics of an emotional trader is they enter based on greed, based on hearsay. Someone is giving them an information and they dive into that particular trade without assessing the risk and the reward. Probably one of these Telegram traders and gurus simply says, buy a particular coin, this coin wants to do 200, and without them thinking logically, they dive into that coin with the hope that that coin will give them the money they've been looking for. And that's greed. Are we following, guys? And that's greed. Once you become very uneasy about a particular trade, once you're checking your trade all of the time, it shows two things. Now, one of them is, it's either you're using a big position size. In Forex, it's called lot size. In cryptocurrency, it's called a big position size. Or you're using a smaller position size and you do not really care. If you're using a big position size, your heart is fluctuating together with the market. If the price is going up, your heartbeat is going up, you're happy. If the price is coming down against you, your heartbeat is beating fast. Are you getting it? So they trade based on greed, popularly called FOMO, the fear of missing out. A number of people has done that. Now, yesterday, Dogecoin has been sleeping for a while. It has been under accumulation and the rest of them. But some certain group of people on TikTok decided to pump that particular coin. Now, would you know that, yes, the coin has pumped 50%, but a number of people will still jump into that coin at that 50%. That particular theory is what they call the greater fool theory, where a person buying at $100, for instance, has hope that someone who is a greater fool will come after him to buy that same item or asset for 120 so that he can quickly afford. That is the psychology behind most of this pyramid scheme. That is psychology behind most of these Ponzi's. It's called the greater fool theory. Probably during your spare time, you can go to Google to check more about it. Now, another characteristic of an emotional trader is they hold on to a losing trade to prove they are always right. A trade is going beyond you minus 20%. They hold on to that trade. You see, one of the misconceptions that was given to us during the initiation of cryptocurrency was, you do not make a loss until you sell. Are you following? You do not make a loss until you sell. But that particular statement is a partial truth. That particular statement is for an investor, not a trader. Are we following? If you're flowing with what I'm saying, please type, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. Now, one other characteristic is this. They trade based on people's opinion. They trade based on people's opinion. They do not do research about a particular coin. They dive into a coin or into any of these assets, and they decide to trade based on what they feel. And at the end, they blame someone else after a losing trade. You see, most of these emotional traders, if you watch them carefully, one of the way to recognize a trader who is emotional is when they make losses, they blame someone else. When they make gain, they keep quiet. Are we following, guys? Now, I want to run along because of time. Now, profitable traders code. I'll be sharing with you briefly on the profitable traders code that most profitable traders live by. Now, this is Alexander Elder. He said something. He said the goal of a successful trader is to make the best trade. Money is secondary. You see, I tell a lot of people that when we trade, we do not really trade to make money. No, we do not really trade to make money. In the business of trading is not primarily to make money. Yes, we'll make money in the long term, but the business of trading is capital preservation. Capital preservation. Please, if you're following, type capital preservation. Capital preservation. Capital preservation. Let me know if you're following. Capital preservation. So I will repeat it again. The business of trading is not primarily to make gain. The business of trading is first to preserve capital, then gain follow. Are you getting it, guys? Are we following? Please, if you're following, type capital preservation. So I will do. Now, what are those profitable traders code? Number one, the market pays you for waiting. I love this one. The money is actually in the waiting. The market pays you for waiting. Your ability to be patient with the market. I'll give a good example. In 2018, I gave a particular signal to a group of traders, and the company I was working with, as at that point, a trading company. I told them on a long term, 6 to 1 year duration, chain link. After doing my due diligence on that coin and the pattern link. Now, it was very shocking that a member of quite a number of those people I told to buy Chainlink. 1 year later, they came back with their testimony. Some of them sent appreciation message to me. But one lady, her case was different. She told me, she saw that the price was going down, and although she was convinced by the information surrounding Chainlink and what Chainlink wants to offer, the problem, the use case, but she wasn't comfortable with the price going against her, so she sold. So, in other words, she was not patient enough to allow that trade setup manifest. A number of us were so hesitant. We enter a trade and the next minute we're looking at that trade to see if it has hit target. No, it's not that way. The market doesn't function that way. The market does not move in a straight line. If you forget anything, don't forget this. The market doesn't move in a straight line. If you're predicting that the market is going to go up, yes, it will, based on statistics and technical analysis, but it's not going to go up in a straight line, except it's a bump and dump. The market is going to move gradually, creating an upward movement, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, and a higher low. And so also, the reverse is the case if it's a downward movement. And number two, never become a prayer warrior. These are profitable traders' codes to live by. Never, never become a trader warrior. Now, what do I mean by that? A number of traders who lose money when their trade is going against them, most of what they do is they pray and they hope. Are you following? Hope is not a strategy. If you're following me, please type in the comment section, wherever you're, YouTube, Facebook, type in the comment section, hope is not a strategy. Type it, hope is not a strategy. So never, never become a prayer warrior. It sounds funny, but you see, a number of traders, when they make losing trades, they become prayerful. It's funny, but that's the truth. Oh God, let this trade reverse. A trade is going against you and you're praying, oh God, let this trade reverse. If you just reverse, I will just leave this market. Oh God, let this trade just pump. I'm using $100, but the way I'm looking at this market, this trade pump, I can take 1,000. That's greed. Never, never become a prayer warrior. Don't hope and don't pray. It's not a strategy in the market. The market is not for prayer warriors. The market is not for people who are hope, who possesses the gift of hope. No, because if you find yourself exhibiting these two characteristics, you will make loss in the long run, because it's not a sustainable strategy. Never, never become a prayer warrior. I hope we're following. We're following, please type, I will, I will, I will. Are we following? Mr. Shizams, are we on the same track?
Yes, sir, we are with you, sir.
Okay, okay. So never, never become a prayer warrior. I find this I find this usually in the camp of newbies and traders who have been in the market, in the cryptocurrency market for long, but they are emotional. You see, they are praying for a coin to pump. They are praying for a coin that has been dumping so hard. How many of us, for those who are conversant with the market, how many of us remembers this particular coin, TNT? If you do, please type I do. I do. TNT. TNT pumped, I think that was last month or last 2 months thereabout. The coin pumped around 100%. Now, most of the people, remember what I said about greater food theory. Now, most of those people did not sell. They were waiting for probably 500%, or they were probably waiting to buy their dream car from just that particular trade. Now, what happened? In the twinkle of an eye, in less than 1 hour, that coin gave a number of those people who have been in that trade but refused to take profit, it gave them nothing less than 78% loss of their total capital. Now, because their strategy was based on hope and prayer, they threw away risk management, they threw away position sizing, they threw away logical thinking and statistical analysis, and they were feeding and depending on hope. Are we following? Now, the third one, the trader's code to live by: consistency builds confidence and control. Consistency builds confidence and control. I'll say that the last time so that it needs to hit someone hard. Consistency builds confidence and control. Now, one of the reasons you respect the traders you respect is not because they know more than you. No. Now, one of the reasons is this: they have been consistent in the long run. They've been consistent in the long run. They've been so consistent. Consistency builds what? Confidence and control. Okay, now let me give you a simple scenario. How nice will it be to be able to turn on your system in the morning, knowing fully well that if you play by a certain kind of rule with discipline and you stick to your method, the probability of a successful, profitable trade for that day is very short. Short than Naira bet. How nice would that be? Are we following? Now, I want to give you something that would help you in the long run. If you make a little bit every day, then you have earned the right to trade bigger. I'll say that again. If you trade a little bit every day, you have earned the right to trade bigger. Now, why did I say little bit? It is this little bit that builds your confidence. It is this little bit that builds your control, your emotional intelligence, and your emotional control and market mastery. These little bits, you're consistent daily. That's why I advise a number of people who are into forex. I tell them, you shouldn't be trading a demo account for at least 1 month. Once it's 1 month, quit. Go fund your life account. Same thing applies to cryptocurrency. You've been practicing too long with a demo or visual money. That's why you're not profitable. Become consistent. Are we following? Now, the last one, try as much as possible to be a bricklayer. This is one of the traders' code. Profitable traders' code. Try as much as possible to be a bricklayer. Now, I'll give you a simple scenario. We've seen cases where we're building houses, construction sites, and you see these men, they come in by the day and they do the same thing over and over and over again. Are we following? With the same method, with the same tools, with the same application of knowledge, but from experience. Are we following? Why? Because they are making the same type of the buildings may be different, but they are making the same type of materials. Combination of sand, cement, water, and the likes, and what have you. Are you following? Now, how does this apply to you? You must learn to make the same type of trade over and over again. That's why I said, be a bricklayer. You must learn to make the same type of trade over and over again. Building bricks by bricks, bricks by bricks, bit by bit. Are we following? These are profitable traders' codes to live by if we are going to be profitable in the cryptocurrency market. Now, I want to ask, what do you see? What do you see? I want to drop a quiz. I'll drop a short quiz for us, and I would like the participants to. My system is not responding. Okay, yes, here's it. What do you see? How many of us can see my slide? If you can see my slide, type I see, I see, I see. Mr. Shizams, are we on the same track?
Yes, sir, we are with Caesar.
Okay,
I can see, yeah. Okay. People are actually commenting. I think probably you are unable to see it because it's not up. Several people are commenting down.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. I think I can't see any of them, but so what do you see? Now, this is a short quiz. Comment with the first word that you see by impulse. If I get to the first 10 people doing that, I'll kick off. What do you see? Comment with the first word that you see by impulse. Let's go. I'll be waiting. This is the short quiz.
Sir, can I read them out for you? Can I read them out for you? Are you seeing them?
No, I'm not seeing them. You can read them. You can read them out.
Okay. I wrote economics. Joseph wrote safe. Emedion Caleb wrote safety. Don Harry wrote testing.
Beautiful.
And I can see workers.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Those are lovely thoughts. So,
okay, from Facebook, we have Akimbeni David or Yakin Sola is saying testing. Omori Faith is saying safety.
Yes, yes. Beautiful. Now, yes, the reason I gave you this quiz. We are all seeing differently. True or false?
True, sir.
We are all seeing differently. You must understand that as a trader, your eyes is the greatest tool for your profit. I'll say that again. You must understand that your eyes are the greatest tools for trading. Are you with me? I'll say that again for the last time. Your eyes are the greatest tools for trading. They are the best indicator. You don't need MACD, you don't need RSI. No. What you need first is your eyes. What do you see? You see, I love the comments. Various beautiful comments by different people. What they see is different. That's why when we look at the market, some are seeing that the market is going to go up. Others are seeing that the market is going to go down. It doesn't mean they are right. It doesn't mean they are wrong. What it means is that they are all seeing what? Differently. But how you see should be tied to your profit. So that's why you must learn to train your eyes. You must learn to train your eyes. How do you do that? I'll give you a quick one. Spend more time with your chart. There's no two ways about it. Irrespective of the courses you buy, irrespective of the traders you would follow, irrespective of the mentors you would worship, if you do not spend more time with your chart, if you do not spend more time studying, you'll be seeing differently. And that may lead you to loss. So if you must see and see correctly, if you must see and see what will lead you to gain, you must learn to what? Train your eyes. You must learn to train your eyes. The way you would see an object is different from the way a sniper would. A sniper by default has trained his eyes to see. Yes, he's using an equipment for that, but his eyes has been trained first to see. Are we following? Are we following? Now, I want to touch on two emotional issues that we all face. This is an extension of the trader school. FOMO and FOD. FUD. FOMO and FOD. Here's it. FUD. I'm trying to type it out for those. FUD. Are we seeing it, guys? FUD. Let me try to make it very big. Okay, yes. Let me make it very big. Okay, now here's it. FUD. The fear. What does FUD means in the market? Any of these markets, crypto, FX, stocks. FUD means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And I'll teach you the way to overcome this. Now, the other one is FOMO. FOMO. If you're seeing what I'm writing, type FOMO. 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 Now, what does FOMO mean? Fear of missing out. Can you see this picture? Did you see what this dog was trying to do? The dog has been pursuing this bird for a while, and because of that, he is no longer using his logical mind. What he's trying to do here is the fear of missing out, FOMO. Now, in the long run, the bird may fly off and the dog will fall over the cliff. That's a possible case scenario. The other case scenario is this. The dog may end up catching the bird but would fall off the cliff. So whichever of these, the dog is at loss. Now, here's the quote. Trading decisions made with emotion usually leads to loss. I'll say that again. Trading decisions made with emotions usually leads to loss. Are we following? So how do we tamper with those two issues? It's very popular in the cryptocurrency market. The fear of missing out and FOMO. How do we tamper with this? Number one, I've emphasized on spending more time with the chart. Now, I'll give you two solutions to that. For FOMO, when you're in a trade and you feel that the trade wants to do more, here's what to do. Use a trailing stop loss. Let me type it. Use a trailing stop loss. Use a trailing stop loss. Yes, we can be greedy when it comes to market activities, yes, there's no doubt. But if you want to be greedy, use a trailing stop loss. If you want to be greedy, use a trailing stop loss. Now, if you are having fear, uncertainty, and doubt over a particular trade, use a stop loss. These are two tools that will help you regulate your emotions, that will help you manage your emotions well. A trailing stop loss is used when you're greedy and you want to take in more of the profit. You feel it's going to do more. And a stop loss is used when you're having fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You feel that the trade is going to go bad. Now, but before you do this, you must consider what they call risk to reward ratio. A number of cryptocurrency gurus, a number of cryptocurrency traders do not emphasize on this. I tell most of my students, irrespective of the person giving you a signal, calculate the risk to reward ratio yourself. If it is not juicy, leave that signal, even though it's moving. What do I mean by risk to reward? It simply means, what do I stand to gain compared to what do I stand to lose? That's your risk to reward ratio. You are a trader in a labor market, for instance. You do not have a phone, and one of these customers they come to your shop, one of these slave queens, they come to your shop to buy a particular phone. Let's say the phone is $100, and you leave your office to another of your friend's office to get that particular item. Now, leaving your office to that friend's office, you were using a transport fare of $20. You went to the office of your friend, picked up the phone, which cost is $100. You went back to your office to give the item to the girl or to the person who wants to get the item, and the profit margin for that particular phone is $20. Or let's say, yes, it's $20. Now remember, you've used $20 to transport to your friend's office. You use another $20 to transport back to your office. I want to ask every one of us, with this data that are presented to you, is that trader a wise trader or a foolish trader? Give me your answer in the comment section. Please, Shizams, let me know.
Okay, so once the answers are up, once the answers are up, I'll share them with you right now.
Okay, yes. Let me know. Is it a good trade? Is it a bad trade? Is that trader a wise trader or a foolish trader?
Harry says he's a foolish trader. Chuku Benjamin Obona says he's a foolish trader. Joseph said he's bad trade. Gregory Fields from Facebook said he's a wise trader. KY Ryan said he's a bad trade. Joseph said he's a bad trader. Moses Adensaya said he's a bad trader. Can you hear us? Gregory Fields from Facebook said All right, Kirian says he's a bad trader.
Oh, I can't.
All right, Kirian. Okay, guys. I think Trader Kessy's network has just disconnected again right now. Yeah, he's back. I think he's having a little bit of network issue.
Is my back?
Yes, sir. You're back, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Connect your mic, sir, so you'll be able to hear us. Yeah, you can hear us now.
Okay. I hope you can hear me loud and clear now.
Loud and clear, sir.
Okay, so I was saying, is that a good trader or a bad trader? That particular trader, is he a wise trader or a foolish trader? What are the comments, please?
We have from Facebook, Gregory Phillips said, I think he's wise. Kirian said it's a bad trade. Then on Zoom, we have a whole lot of comments concerning that. Don Harry said he's a foolish trader. Chiku Benjamin Obonna said he's a foolish trader. Emede Onkele said he's a bad trade. Joseph said he's a bad trade. And Moses Adensaya said he's a bad trader.
Okay, beautiful. Now, that particular activity is termed foolishness because the transport fare or the logistics fee to get that particular phone, the total logistics fee was $40. To get a phone of $100 and your gain is $20. It doesn't make sense. But you see, a number of traders do that. Even this morning, I was monitoring a trade by one of these young forest traders that we've been grooming, and the guy entered a trade with the hope to gain 1%. But on a close look to his chart, we discovered that he was planning to gain 1% and lose 4%. That was a bad business entirely. That means you're losing $100. You're gaining $100 to lose $400. That's what it means. You're gaining $100 to lose $400. That's like one step backward, one step forward, 4 steps backward. That's a bad business entirely. So for this case study that was invented about this trader in the Alaba market, that's a bad trade. The man is a foolish trader. Now, because of time, here's this. Who are you? It's very, very important we understand who we are. Your profit is tied to your personality. This is not something you hear often. Your profit is tied to your personality. Now, most of the people I see every day trading the currency market, they usually have one problem, and that's what I call trade identity crisis. Trade identity crisis. By that, I mean your trade avatar. You can be taking an instruction from someone whose avatar doesn't align with you. Now, your trade avatar, if you must discover your trade avatar, I would show you how to discover your trade avatar in the next slide or any moment from now. Your trade avatar revolves around few things. Number one, your time consciousness, your market mastery, and your availability. I'll say that again. Your trade avatar depends on.
Okay, guys, just noticed that Trader Kessy has been kicked off again from his network. He's been having a series of very poor network recently since he joined today's section. Well, we're sure he's going to be joining us anytime from now. Let me reach across to him on WhatsApp and see what the issue might be right now. So just I crave your indulgence to bear with us. It's a network issue that he's having, but I think he would be able to join us any moment from now. Okay, he just reached out to me on WhatsApp. He's having a network issue, and then he's coming up. He's coming up any moment. Yes, he's coming up from now. Someone is raising their hands. Mohammed Nasir is raising his hands. Mohammed, please use the
guys.
All right, he's back.
My network hasn't been favorable.
Welcome back, sir. Quick one. If you have a question, please use the Q&A button on the Zoom, or if you're on Facebook, type your question on the comment section. After the section, we'll be able to answer them. So you can continue, sir.
Yes. I'll give rooms for question. This is the last slide. But we're on the same page, guys.
Yes, we are with you, sir.
Okay, so I said most of these cryptocurrency traders do not really know who they are. Trade identity crisis. By that, I mean your time consciousness, your market competence, and your availability. I would explain with few notes. I will list 4 trade avatars. Okay, yes. These are the 4 trade avatars that we have. But you see, a number of people, their trade avatar is aligned and programmed for scalping. But because they are greedy, or because they are following someone whose trade avatar doesn't align with theirs, they will be swing trading. And at the end of the day, they would accumulate more losses than profits. If you are an investor, your trade avatar is programmed for an investor, you will not be doing, there are various trade rules pertaining to these avatars. As an investor, your business is in fundamentals. Your business has nothing much to do with technicals. You understand? So these are various trade avatars. A number of people are taking instruction from a scalper, and whereas they are swing traders by default. By default. I'm a swing trader. I cannot scale the market. If I do, I would lose, and lose big time. But that's because I've understood over the years, and by virtue of intimacy with the market, I've understood my trade avatar. This is who I am. I'm a swing trader. And my time frame is on 4 hours and the daily time frame. That's why I said they play by a different set of rules. As a swing trader, you shouldn't be analyzing the market on a 15 minutes time frame. No, you will get a wrong bias. Your focus should be on 4 hours and the daily time frame. As a scalper, your time frame should be 15 minutes and 1 hour. That's all. As a position trader, your time frame should be the daily for your entry and the weekly for your bias. As an investor, you use daily or weekly. Then you get your bias from the monthly chart. These codes I just wrote here are what has been guiding the trade avatars, irrespective of which category you belong to. If you're a swing trader and you're taking an instruction from a guru or a mentor who is a scalper and trades on the 15 minutes and 1 hour time frame, you make losses. If you're a scalper and you're taking an instruction from a position trader, you would make losses because your trade avatar are not the same. So this is one issue that I found over the years that a number of traders do not even know. So who are you? So type in the comment section what you feel your trade avatar is. For swing trader, they really do not have time to monitor the market all of the time. That's one of the characteristics of the swing trader. They do not have the time to monitor the market. I personally do not have time to monitor the market. For scalpers, they spend their time on the market. And sometimes it's injurious to their health, but that's their avatar. They are called out for that. You get? So type in the comment section your trade avatar. Shizams, let me know the comments.
Okay, sir. From Zoom, we have Paul is a swing trader. Mohammed Nasiru is a scalper. Chukwudi Benjamin Obona is a scalper. That's okay. Yes, the last person also is a scalper. I think we have a whole lot of scalpers in the house today, sir. Don Harry also is a scalper. Instagram. Can you hear us, sir? Hello, can you hear us?
Hello?
Yes, sir. We are with you, sir. You're welcome back.
Okay, I apologize. Network like this reminds me that I'm still in Nigeria.
We are leaping. We are taking a quantum leap soon, sir.
Okay, yes. So I'm summarizing already. Can I share my screen now?
Of course, sir. You're free to share your screen.
Okay, just give me a sec. My network is still, seems like it's still booting. Just give me a sec, please. Just hold on, give me a sec. Okay, so talking about the trade avatar, swing trader, scalper, and the rest of them. I'm not getting in touch. I think I've lost touch with my slide because of my network issues. But the swing trader, the scalper. So in the comment section, let me know your trade avatar. And please, Shizam, keep me updated.
Okay, so we have a couple of people that had already responded. Let me just read them out to you right now. Okay. We have Paul. Paul said he's a swing trader. Mohammed Nasiru is a scalper. Chukwu Benjamin Obona is a scalper. Don Harry said I'm a scalper, and I think that's the comments we already have for now, sir.
Okay, that's beautiful. For scalpers, they dive into the market and they dive out without wasting time. They don't want to waste time. You understand? They dive in, they take 2%, 4%, and they are okay with that. But I like the big meat, so I like to position myself for swings. You understand? So I'm expecting more comments about your trade avatars, but for everyone to experience a quantum leap, this is very important. For everyone to experience a quantum leap, remember, if you forget every other thing, do not forget this. Your eyes are your greatest tools for trading. If you must experience a quantum leap as a trader, your eyes are your greatest tools for trading. Now, if you have any question, I'm done with my presentation. If you have any question, please let me know. I'll be glad to answer them right away. So can we get the ball rolling?
All right, thank you very much, sir. This has been a very amazing section.
Hello, Mr. Shizams. I want the same page.
Yes, we are with you, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, amazing. Thank you so much for this amazing insight. It's been a very wonderful one. I see Mohammed Nasiru is raising up his hand. Mohammed, do you have a question? Do you have a question? Two people are raising up their hands. I would love you to type your question on the Q&A box so it will be easier for us, so we would not have network distortions. Okay, so type your questions in the Q&A button. Okay, and that person is raising up their hand. Chukwu Benjamin Obonna. If you can hear me, type your question. All right, good. We have one question now, sir. We have a question already. We have two questions. Okay. The first one is from Mohammed Nasiru. He said, "How do you calculate your risk to reward ratio?"
I didn't get that, please.
Okay, he said, "How do you calculate your risk to reward ratio?" That's a question from Mohammed Nasiru, sir.
Okay. There are various ways to do that. There are various ways to calculate your risk to reward ratio. It depends on the platform on which you are doing your analysis. You understand? Now, I will give you a very quick formula. There's a formula for it. But if you are using TradingView, there's no need for the formula, because TradingView, I think this is where I really need to show some of us these things, but my network is just fluffy. But TradingView has a feature called risk to reward ratio. When you're doing any of the analysis, you can just pop it in and it will calculate your stop loss from your entry and your stop loss, your entry to your target. Now, here's a quick formula for calculating your risk to reward ratio. Your entry, you write down, let me say this, because it's very important when it comes to risk to reward ratio calculation. Before you enter any trade, please take this as important as anything. Before you enter any trade, it is important you have three data available. It is important you have three data available. Now, one of them is your entry price. Are we following? Your entry price, your exit price, and your stop loss. I'll explain these three things. The reason I'm taking my time to explain this is because it's connected to risk reward and it's connected to position trading. And this is where your profitability lies. Your entry trade means when you analyze a chart, a coin, a currency, a commodity, your entry price is that particular price you would buy. Are you following? That particular price you buy is your entry price. Write it down. You understand? Then your exit price means that particular price you will sell for profits. You understand? That particular price you sell for profit. Write it down. Then your stop loss. If you are wrong concerning that particular trade setup, peradventure, where do you intend to cut your loss? That's your stop loss. You write the figure down. So let's say you want to buy a particular, let me use Bitcoin for instance, it's popular. You want to buy Bitcoin, and Bitcoin currently now is about 9,200, as at the last time I checked. That's your entry price, and you intend to take profit at probably $9,800. Your stop loss would be around 9,100. Now, that's the three data you must have to calculate your risk to reward. So you write it down. Your exit minus your entry. Open and close your bracket. It's unfortunate I really cannot type it or show you here because of network issues I'm having. I can only do audio. But the price of Bitcoin now, which is 9,800 minus 9,100, which is your buying price. Open and close your bracket. Do the mathematics, keep the figure. So you can do the figure for me now. 9,800 minus 91. What's the price? What's the answer? Shizam, can I help you with that?
It's 700, sir.
700. So you keep 700 one corner of your notes. Then you come to your entry and your stop loss. What is your entry? 9,200, right? That's your entry. Then for your stop loss, 9,100. subtract both figures, what would be your answer? Help me out.
200, sir.
Okay, roughly 200 or 100 thereabout. Now, what you do is 700 divided by 200. Can we do the math? 700 divided by 200. Can we do the math?
Yes, sir. That's 3.5.
That's what?
3.5. 3.5.
Beautiful. That's the risk to reward ratio, 3.5. That means if you are entering, if you want to buy Bitcoin using these data I just gave you, if you're losing, you lose 1. The 1 can be your capital, the capital size. And if you gain 3.5x of your intended profit. Are you seeing it, guys? Okay, I think my network is back. Okay, Shizam, just do this for me. Allow me share my screen so that I can show them the default settings for TradingView. I'm just giving them the mathematical formula for this. For TradingView.
Okay, sir, you are able to share your screen right now. You are able to share your screen. You can also share a wide screen if you want.
I'm getting an error message. You cannot start screen share while the other participant is
Okay,
sharing.
yeah. Sorry, my screen is being shared. Let me just quickly stop this. Yeah, you can share your screen now, sir.
Okay. So let me share, let me go to my trading view. I'll show you the other method to calculate. But I hope that person that asked that question is gaining so much. You're following, right? With the examples I gave. Tradingview.com. I personally use TabTrader. TabTrader do not have that feature. So what I do it mathematically as an old school trader that I am. So, but this TradingView, I'm going to show you a very simple method to use TradingView. It's a feature. So, but don't forget the formula. Let me write the formula here. So, okay, while that is loading. Okay. But I hope that person has caught that error. Who was that particular question?
It was Mohammed Nasiru, sir.
Okay. Mohammed, I hope you've gotten that.
Yes, okay, yeah. He just said yes, sir. He just answered right now.
Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, that's beautiful. So for that example I gave, that means you're gaining 3.5x and you're losing 1x if the trade goes bad. Do you understand? So that's a good business. So if you're wrong, in the long term, if you keep doing this with a good risk to reward, you will find out that even if you lose, let me use Bitcoin chart. So even if you lose 5 trades out of 10 trades and you win 5, you lose 5, you will find that you will still be profitable, even though you're losing. I hope it's understood.
Yes, sir.
Let me try and type something so that while that is loading, let me use my PowerPoint to type something very quick. So I want to share a note. So I'll just write the formula quickly. Okay. Just give me some sec, please. Okay, yes, I'm back to my. Okay, so my training view is still loading. That's why I want to just do the typing rather. For people who may have missed the formula. Let me just write it again. You can keep bringing your questions. I will answer all of them.
Yes, sir, we have more questions already.
Open bracket, your exit. Okay, exit minus entry. Then divided by your entry minus the stop loss. This is the formula for your risk to reward ratio. I'm going to make it bold so that every one of us will see it clear. Okay. So yes, it is the formula. Let me turn it to white for. Okay, so this is the formula. Are we seeing it? Exit minus entry, or entry is also known as buying price. Are we seeing it, guys? Then
Yes,
for the risk to reward on trading view, so Shizams can continue with the question. And trading view is taking time to load.
Okay, sir. So we have a second question
Hello, Mr. Shizams.
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, you can continue with the question.
All right, we have a second question from Don Harry. He's asking, is one
move on to the next question.
Is one confined to just one avatar? He said, the reason I'm asking is
Hello?
I do swings. Can you hear me, sir?
Hello, Mr. Shizams. Are we on the same page?
Yes, we are. Can you hear me, sir? Okay, I think his network is audio is not connected. Let me just quickly check out if
okay, we can move on to the next question.
Yes, we are on, and I'm reading it out. I think you can't hear me.
Okay.
Trader Kessy, can you hear me? Oh, I think he's having a network issue right now. He's having a network issue there, definitely. Yeah. So he has just been kicked out of the meeting by his network, but he's gonna come up as soon as possible. Yeah, he just sent me a message right now on WhatsApp. He's having a network issue, but of course he's gonna come up. Please, guys, I see a whole lot of people raising up their hands. Please type on the question Q&A button, so we'll be able to answer all your questions. He has already promised us that he's going to answer all the questions that is coming up. So I crave your indulgence to type on the Q&A button. For every question that is asked, would get a tangible and very effective response. So just type your questions there, and I think there is actually no need for you to don't use the chat box, use the Q&A. There are two different places to type. There is the Q&A button on top of your Zoom, and then there is a chat box below. No need to use the chat box, just use the Q&A section. Once Trader Kessy is back, he'll be able to answer. Of course, good, he's back now. Welcome back, sir. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. So there are a couple of questions that have been asked when your network kicked you out.
Okay.
Can I read them out, sir?
Yeah, sure you can.
All right. Don Harry is asking, is one confined to just one avatar? He said the reason he's asking is because he does swing trading, scalping, and for some coins he holds for a long term.
Okay. Yes. You can have more of these trade avatar exhibited as one person. You understand? But it lies solemnly in your ability to understand your strength and your weakness. You understand? One particular person can exhibit different avatars. You understand? So, yes, the answer to that question is yes. You can be a swing trader, you can be a scalper, you can be a position trader, but out of these various trade avatars, one is dominant, and that's where your strength lies in. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think you've been able to answer that his question very correctly. We have another question here. Okay, yeah, Don Harry, yes. Thank you very much, sir, for that question. Chuku Benjamin Obonna is asking, for some time I have been trading using signals. How do I learn to generate reliable signals to trade myself?
Okay, yes, that's a very beautiful question. There's nothing as beautiful as being an independent trader. The person you are getting the signal from, what about if the person dies or falls sick? What will happen? So it's good you know how to print money at will by yourself. I would leave you with three ways to do that. You must understand the market story of any market. The market story. By the market story, I mean who is in control. I will break that down. When you open your chart to look at the market, what exactly comes to your mind? The first question, the first three questions you should be asking is, where is the market coming from? Where is the market going to? And what is the market currently doing? If you get that information, please write it in the comment section. The one you got, just write it in the comment section. The three questions you must ask as you open your chart to analyze any market. Number one, where is the market coming from? Where is the market going to? And what is the market currently doing? Are we following, guys? Now, you cannot tell where the market is going to until you have a good understanding of where the market is coming from and what the market is currently doing. Are we following? So it's very important that these three questions guide your analysis. So how do you generate signals? Number one, market story. Number two, market imprints. Number three, market languages. Now, what do I mean by market languages? The market is always saying something. The people and the trader who would make money from that market are those whose ear have been trained to hear what the market is saying and whose eyes have been trained to see what the market is doing. These are the three ways you generate signals from any market. What is the market currently doing? Is it an uptrend? If it's an uptrend, you should not be selling, you should be buying. Are you seeing the way we're getting the signal? So knowing fully whether you should be buying when the market is riding in an uptrend. By an uptrend, I mean, okay, let me give you this case study. Some of us are science students, some of us are science inclined. Do you know that when you are climbing a staircase upward from down to up, you are trying to overcome gravitational force? True or false? Can I get a comment, please? You are trying to overcome gravitational force when you're climbing your staircase from down to up. Now, in doing that, do you know it will be very easy to climb? It will be very easy when you're coming from up to down because you're flowing with the gravitational force. True or false? So you're not exerting much pressure. As you're climbing down, it's as though you're not doing anything serious. You're coming down from a staircase up to down. You're not overcoming any frictional or gravitational force. So it becomes very easy. That is what it means to flow with the trend. That is what it means to flow with the news. That is what it means to flow with who is currently in control of the market. Knowing fully well who is currently in control of the market, your own activity is to align with the party that is currently winning and flow with them. That's what a lot of traders call trend trading. So when you look at the market, it's doing an uptrend, you should be buying, you should not be selling. So what you do, you wait for the market to pull back a little, then you buy. How would you buy? You buy using the information and the knowledge of market language. Your support and resistance, your candlesticks, and the likes of them. I hope it's understood. Can we go to the next question?
Yes, sir. Quite understood, sir. Thank you very, very much, sir. Oh, yes. He just responded that he understood everything. I think that is the last question for this section. I think there is no other question that we have. Let me just quickly check through our Facebook feed to see if we have any question. Okay, those that are on Facebook. Okay, yeah. Kirian just added. Kirian just asked the question from Facebook. He said, "So for one to be able to analyze the market, we really need to be intimate with the charts."
Exactly. Okay, I want to buttress that point. You see, I know your trading gurus and trading tutors. They've given you various indicators to use. Just like this is a connection to what the previous person just asked. How do you get signal? Now they'll tell you, as soon as you see the RSI doing this, you buy. As soon as you see the RSI goes to 30, is oversold and you buy. It's not always true. As soon as you see the EMA 10 and EMA 20 crossover, or the EMA 7 and EMA 26 crossover, or the EMA 6 and EMA 16 crossover, it shows it's a buy or a sell. It is not always true, because you need to understand those information in context. That's what I mean by market story. I hope this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Yes. So you need to understand those things in context. Now, what the recent person just asked, yes, you need to be very intimate with the market. That's why your eyes must be trained. How do you get signal? You don't get signals by looking at the RSI. You don't get signals by looking at your MACD. You don't get signals by looking at support and resistance. No. In this market, in the cryptocurrency market, in the forex market, in any of these markets, we do not trade patterns. We do not trade candlestick. We do not trade MACD. We do not trade support and resistance. We trade people. I'll say that again so that I can sink in. In any market, we trade people. The reason those things work are because it is people that is making it work. We've all been programmed to use them, and that's why it's working. So we trade people, understanding the emotions displayed by these people are what you're seeing in the chart as red and green candles. So if you can understand that by virtue of intimacy, how do you do that? Spending more screen time. You should be analyzing nothing less than 10 markets every day if you want to really be a profitable trader. Then if you don't want to buy anybody's course, go and study support and resistance. That's all. Because support and resistance are psychological breakthroughs and breakpoints of the market. I hope that's understood.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. This has been very, very insightful. Sir, could we answer just one more question? Or we'll have one more question. I think that will be the last question for this section. All right, thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. Don Harry is saying, in a period when the market keeps hitting stop losses, probably due to market manipulation, is it advisable to trade without stop loss?
No. Stop loss is always very important. Remember the three components of the trade I mentioned. I said your entry, your exit, and your stop loss. What does stop loss mean? Stop loss is not anything. Stop loss is not anything bad. What stop loss means is I am wrong and I'm leaving the market. You understand? That's the simple analogy for stop loss. So as soon as the market is your stop loss, and you know it will, it means that what you were seeing that made you enter that particular trade is no longer valid. So you should leave and be on the side to watch what the market will do. Yes, it happens a lot. There are various strategies to do that. That's what they call the market makers strategy. How you can actually trade with the market makers. Now there's something they call stop ons. What that means is virtually every one of us are retail traders, except for institutional traders who actually manipulate and trade these markets to their favor. What it means is that if every one of us is looking at $100 as the support of any asset, as soon as the price comes to that region, it is expected that every one of us is going to buy because we are looking at the same thing. True or false? Now, what these market makers do, they cannot buy exactly the way you are buying because their money and your money is not the same. The volume of their money can actually pump or dump the market. So what they will do, they will put fear. These are market maker strategies that I'm releasing shortly. They will put fear in the mind of retail traders because they know where your stop loss are. Your stop loss should probably be around 90, 88. They know. So what they will do, they will push the market to your stop loss. Have you ever asked yourself, when your stop loss gets hit, when you are selling in panic and fear, Bitcoin is going down. My property is going down with Bitcoin. When you sell in panic, have you ever asked yourself this question? Who is buying from me? That's a shocking question. Have you ever asked yourself that? Who is buying from me? So once your stop loss gets hit, the market makers are the one buying your asset at a discounted price, popularly called ship article, vendor select. That's what they are doing there. So they take you out of the market, then that's when the market cannot move in your favor. So for some of us to say, I be talking, this market don't go. You take me out, it don't go my direction. That's what they call stop ons. You understand? So as soon as your stop loss gets hit, leave the market, relax, don't revenge, watch. If what you were seeing that made you enter that trade is still there, you can re-enter again. It happened to me yesterday. I was trading, what's the name of this coin? STX, something like that. STS and DGB, yes, DGB. I already know that DGB has a potentiality of doing 10 to 50% in the next coming weeks. Now, what happened was, I entered the DGB, and my stop loss was supposed to be 222 Satoshi. I entered at about 230. The market went down, stopped me out, and was going up. I entered again because what I was seeing was still intact. And DGB has pumped. I took roughly 10% out of the trade, and I'm still in the trade. The STS, I'm still in the trade, riding it to at least 10 to 20% from my entry. You understand? So that's the way the market works. Don't say you are the master of the market, and when the market hits your stop loss, you say, no, I know before, you will still go. You may not know that may be your road or path to your downfall. Ask those who bought TNT. I do not really do hype. So I cannot really tell you, I bought this coin, it did this. No. I'm not a marketer, I'm a trader. You understand? So I want the same page, Shizams.
Yes, sir, we are. Thank you so much, sir. He has really been cleared. Thank you so much, Trader Kessy, for coming around today. We have learned a whole lot of things. Remember when you taught us about how to set signals for ourselves during our CPC course? Okay, guys. Yes. Trader Kessy is having an advanced cryptocurrency training course. So can you please tell us about it?
Okay. I really do not like all of this marketing. I just like to come teach. You see, I'm more of a trader than a marketer, actually. So that's why we really do not live off of these hypes. But if you're interested in trading, how to generate signals by yourself using the Tools Hammer method that I teach and some other methods, you can get my course CPC. It's called Crypto Profit Crushers class. Now, in that course, a number of cryptocurrency traders course, what they teach you how to generate signal. They teach you how to trade, but they do not really, listen carefully, but they do not really teach you what to trade. It's a beautiful thing to know how to trade, but you'll be lost if you don't know what to trade. Now, in CPC course, in I think Module 4 or Module 5, I taught extensively to find how to trade and what to trade. Are you getting it, guys? So it is one thing to know how to trade, is another to know what coins should I be trading for today. Now, because of Shizams, the cost is $250. I would slash $50 off the course. For anybody that wants to sign in within 24 hours, you get the course for $200. I think that's that. For the other courses, they can shout me up. I think this is the one for entry levels.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, sir. I'm really honored. Thank you so much for the privilege. Thank you very much, sir. I really
It's
appreciate
a pleasure coming on board, sir.
Wow, God bless you so much, sir. We are really thankful. Guys, please help me and thank Trader Kessy on the chat box, on Facebook, on Zoom. Thank him so much for the time. He's a very busy person. Do you know that he actually was not supposed to be here today if we look at the circumstances surrounding everything, but he had to make out time to be with us for over 1 hour. We really appreciate you being here with us today. Thank you so much, sir.
I appreciate Mr. Chisholm's thanks to be on board.